Welcome to the Divine Living Talk Show. I'm your host, Gina DeVee, and this is your weekly self-care segment. You are 10 minutes away from mastering the art of being the queen in your life. So grab your coffee, your journal, your green juice, and let's get started. Welcome to the Divine Living Talk Show. I'm your host, Gina DeVee, and today we're talking about the self-care of having a life. Now, I know that you are working so hard during the week, and you're not the only one. There's a couple others of us that are working hard too. However, word on the street is that there are way too many cool women who at the end of their day are like, let me find my pajamas and I'm staying in, whether it's Tuesday or Saturday. And I am here to break up all of that. Life is too short to stay inside all the time. And especially if you are interested in enjoying life to the fullest, time to revive that energy and go experience more of life. So for me, I have a very, very short attention span. And so, here's what you need to know. You know what the Dalai Lama says? The Dalai Lama says about meditation. Someone asked him, how often do you meditate? And he said, an hour a day, but when I'm really busy, 2 hours a day. So here's my thing. Gina, how often do you go out? Usually about 3 times a week on average, unless I'm really busy, and then it's like 5 to 6. I have got to go out, yes, I'm an extrovert, and have fun and give myself a little dose of like, atta girl, you've worked so hard, time to go celebrate and reward yourself. So that's my way of rewarding myself. I mean, yes, sometimes I love to stay at home and cook and be cozy. I find that getting out and meeting people and trying new restaurants and experiencing new things is the joie de vivre. It's the joy of life. It's just what keeps things interesting and fun. So I don't know where this mentality came in that you need to be responsible and stay in. Listen to what my husband did recently. I'm hosting a client intensive at the gorgeous Malibu Inn, obviously in Malibu. And I got things planned, right? Like I get there on Thursday, the intensive's Friday, dinner on Thursday night, Friday night, brunch Saturday. I mean, like this is exciting. And so Glenn was getting himself all busy and he had things to do. And he's like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna go. And I'm like, okay, why? He's like, well, I need to use the time. I need to get these things done. Take a stand for the end, brother. But I'm like, what do you need to get done that's more important than having dinner with me overlooking the ocean in Malibu? He's like, no, we're leaving, we're taking off, we got to do this, that. I got to get things done. Who's going to take care of Lily? It was like all this, like, really? So I let him do his thing, and I was like, fine. I'm going to go call girlfriends, because there's no way I'm going to be staying in. So I went and called some girlfriends, and it just didn't work out for us to get together spontaneously like that. And I called Glenn. It was a gorgeous day. I called him back. I was like, get your ass over to Malibu. What are you doing staying in? You got one life to live, and you get to have dinner with me. Let's not take this for granted. And I was going to watch Lily and this and that. I'm like, call the dog sitter, pack a bag. I'll see you at 7. And so he rides over on his motorcycle looking all sexy like Big Daddy does, and he pulls in the Malibu Inn, and it was like this beautiful suite. We had a little champagne overlooking the ocean, and then it was time to go to dinner. We had this fantastic dinner, and he looked at me and said, thank you. He's like, I can't believe that I almost missed out on this to get things done. And I was like, right, if you're going to do anything, it is about enjoy your life. You don't get that Thursday night back. We had such a beautiful time, such beautiful memories. Everything that needed to get done still got done. We're productive folk over here. And he didn't need to miss out on the fun or get things done. He could do both. He could take a stand for the and so can you. So those times when you think that you're tired and you're just going to put your pajamas on, let me challenge you. Go try a new restaurant. Go try having dinner outside of your home on a Wednesday night. It's fun. Like, When I got to LA, I've lived here before, I made it a personal mission that I would never go eat somewhere that I've already been to. Because we get in those stuck in our ruts and we get to our favorites. I was like, no, 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 no. Girlfriend of mine said, hey, I'm in town. Do you want to go? And I was like, nope, been there. Pick somewhere else. And it's so fun to challenge yourself to like get out and explore all these new places. So this is being a queen. This is having a life. You can work, you can make money, you can be productive, you can take care of yourself, and you can go out and have fun. So what do you need to do to give yourself permission to get out of the box, to shake it up a little bit, grab a girlfriend, grab a boyfriend, take yourself out? Like, I don't know why people have an issue about eating alone. I think it's fun. I go sit myself down at the bar if I'm traveling alone. Whatever it is, let nothing stop you from going and experiencing something new, something fresh, something enjoyable. It's called living. And I created this company. It's called Divine Living. It's not called Divine Working. It's Divine Living for a reason. And everything that you do during the week, you give so much and you're so good at what you do. And so many people are completely grateful for all that you do in the work realm during the week. But if you want to get great at being a woman, then try some of these feminine arts of actually living, being, tasting, enjoying. Discover the art of pleasure. Discover the art of treating yourself well. I see so many women go through life, they've never experienced a day at the spa. They're women in their 50s and 60s and never had a manicure. They've never allowed themselves to shop where they want to shop. There's like this mentality that everything needs to be for other people. Now, I don't come from a fundamentally wealthy family, but this is what cracks me up about wealthy families. I'm stereotyping here, so if you come from one of them and you're like, that's not me, that's fine. But here's what I've noticed about wealthy families. Someone like generations ago made a shitload of money, but they wouldn't spend it because they then put it in this account to pass on to the next generation who also wouldn't spend it, to pass on to the next generation. And the people that I hear talk the most about money are the people who have tons of money. It is amazing. People that don't even have that much money, they're not talking about it. They're not in that prison, that trap. So in whatever way you are not allowing yourself to enjoy the vivaciousness and the pleasure of today, figure it out and go do it. On my big days, on my days when I'm working 10, 11, 12 hours, I make sure I have a sexy dinner reservation at the end of those days. I go out either with Glenn or meet girlfriends or other friends of ours because it's fun. Remember what that is? I forgot what fun was. My first year in business, I worked 8 to 8 Monday through Friday and I have 6 hours on Saturday and called it productive. It was just because no one modeled to me that I would actually get as much done, if not more, if I would have turned my computer off at 6. And when Glenn came into my life, that's exactly what he did. He's like, you're not working till 8 o'clock. I said, what are you talking about? I'm working. I have a business to grow. I was very serious about my business. Don't tell me that I have to turn he's like, I'm the king. You're going to turn your computer off. And I did, and I got so much more done. Because when you think that you've got all this time to do something and you just take up that time, you don't need to be working until 8 o'clock at night and become a multimillionaire. And if that is good enough for you, do that. Practice the joy of getting more done in less time so that you can have a life, that you can celebrate this beautiful life that you've been given, that you can create more fun in your life. And also, this isn't just for you. This is for other people around you. Do you know how much joy you bring into the life of others? So yeah, that friend that you're going to go have dinner with on a Tuesday night or brunch on Saturday, this isn't just about you sacrificing yourself. This is about just your mere presence brings joy and fun and liveliness into someone's life. So it's going to bring that into yours, but it's also going to be a double blessing and bring that into someone else's life as well. So get great at experiencing it all. Enough sleep, enough work, enough fun, enough play, enough socializing, be in community. And if you're just too overwhelmed or you think you can't do both, let me challenge you, because I know you can. If I can do it, you definitely can. And all I know is this is not a paid partnership with Open Table, but they need to be sending me a thank you note, because I can see you already taking action, going to make your dinner reservations and inviting all your friends, because you, my dear, are a queen and have decided to live a very lively and exciting life. So I want to see where you're going to be going out to dinner, what road trips you're going to be taking, what you're going to do to get yourself out of the box and add a lot more play and pleasure. Leave a comment and do share this with one of your friends who's just staying in way too much, and go get out and have some fun.